Hello everybody. So today we're going to talk about laser guided bombs and what they're best used for and how best to use them. So, what are laser guided bombs? Well, laser guided bombs are a Mark 80 series bomb that has been retrofitted with what is known as a laser guidance kit. Now, these kits are useful for helping the bomb guide itself directly onto a target via a laser designator, which is done by using a pre-programmed code. The most common code used is the default 1688 code. Now, when the bomb sees this code, it will essentially fly itself directly towards the laser emitter and impact the designated target. This can be useful for against static, moving, or other target threats, including armored, unarmored, or just putting a bomb specifically on a point. So this allows you to hit a target with precision accuracy to be able to impact one single target out of a field of targets pretty much down to within a couple of inches. Now, what does this enable you to do? Well, this enables you to be able to take out a single tank and a group of tanks, or an armored building, or a primary target, such as a large building structure or a bunker in a field full of other structures. Now, what does it have its drawbacks? Well, the drawback of a laser-guided bomb is that it has to see the laser in order to be able to guide onto it. And if it can't see the laser, then it can't guide onto it. And the laser can be obstructed by clouds, dust, fog, anything that can prevent a laser from being transmitted directly from the source to the destination or designated target. And so this makes them, while highly precise, extremely able to be decoyed. Now, right now in DCS, we don't have clouds able to block laser emissions just yet. It is planned, at least ED has said that it is planned. So eventually it will become a problem we will also have to deal with. Now, the nice thing that laser-guided bombs can also be used for is they can be useful in place of Mavericks in certain cases. Now, a Maverick can have designations via IR, TV, or laser-guided, and specifically, the Maverick is a very short-range weapon, which is only good to about 6 to 8 miles at maximum range, and is useful against targets that are predicted by IR designated SAMs. Now, what I mean is we can use laser-guided bomb to essentially substitute for a Maverick, is that we can essentially throw the bomb in an arc, just like toss bombing. However, in using its laser-guided designation capabilities, we will be able to hit the pinpoint target on its way down via laser designation. This is the more inventive method of using the laser-guided bomb, as pretty much most people usually use it in a level drop CCRP method, where exactly they designate a target from their targeting pod, they self-designate themselves onto the target, and then they just drop the bomb from like 30,000 feet straight onto a target, and then just circle around and do it again. This is the most common method of usually dropping laser-guided warheads, and while it is nice, is that it is very limited in that you can't be having any sort of radar-guided SAMs in the area or having air threats, as you will be flying pretty much in a very straight line towards the target. Now, with the bomb toss method, we will also need to not have too many IR threats around, as pretty much we're going to be proceeding low level across the terrain at high rate of speed, and then lofting up and then lobbing a bomb. So there are limits and there are drawbacks, but this is one that can present additional possibilities for you to use a laser-guided bomb that is outside of what people would normally think of using them for. And we'll be demonstrating that shortly here. Now, GPS weapons are also much better to use against static targets and can be used in a similar lofting profile to avoid IR-SAM engagements. So with that, we'll get to demonstration. Okay, so now we're approaching the target. So now, from briefing this target, the target is located near a lake, and there are several hills surrounding it. So now, with this, we are going to use the hill as cover to protect us from the SA-9, which is present on site. And we are going to be grouping to the northeast of the target, and we're going to be running in and lobbing a bomb, to which we have a JTAC lasing the designated target for us. Now, for this, we can either use JTAC or we can use a buddy lasing aircraft, such as an A-10, F-16, or any aircraft capable of laser designation, to guide the bomb directly onto the target. So what I have done is set up a waypoint with about smack dab in the middle of the target. You can do this either via an auto JTAC coordinates, or through an aircraft which will provide you with the coordinates to which tack. And so now we're going to start running in. So now we're going to pick up speed to Mach 0.8. We're then going to wait approximately 30 seconds and then begin our pitch up to 35 degrees. 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32. Pitching up. Pitching straight up to 35 degrees. Waiting for release cue. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bombs off. Rolling over. And we're going to duck back down. Pop a few flares out. Idle, gonna let the downward motion carry us down. Pop another few flares, nose up.
Pull up. Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Did not release a warhead, so let's air. Sometimes can happen, so I'm just gonna come around again.
Altitude.
There we go.
Altitude.
Seconds for drop. Sorry, 40 seconds. And burners pitch up. Bombs away.
Flare.
catching up. Comes away.
Cap flare. Low. Altitude. Altitude.
And we got a check. So, I hope that this helps you with your use cases for laser-guided bombs. They're good not only at high altitude, but also at low altitude with lobbing. They are also good against moving, static, and highly armored targets, depending on the ones you use. GBU 12's pretty much a good average everything bomb, except for fortified installations. GBU 10s and 24s for highly armored installations, especially the 24 for armored bunkers that you want to blow up. And for the extra special, we really want this to be blown up and it's buried. The GBU 28 is really highly recommended, but you'll need the Strike Eagle for that. Anywho, hope this helps you guys, and I will see you in the next video.